What's up guys, Brendan Hancock here with another episode of Groove Subaru today, and today we brought along a 2019 and the all-new 2020 Subaru Ascent, and we're going to go over everything that's new for this vehicle's model year. Let's go take a look inside. Now the 2019 Subaru Ascent was the first year for the Subaru Ascent. So from 2019 to 2020, there really hasn't been a lot that's changed since the vehicle is so new still. Now there's a couple areas that they have made changes to, some on the exterior, a few on the interior, as well in regards to safety. So those are the ones that we're going to focus on today. Now we're going to start off with the exterior changes that they've made. And as you can look between these two vehicles, we have the 2019 over there, the 2020 right here. Both of these are the touring trim level. So these are both, the top of the line that come, fully loaded as is. There's no additional option packages and things. Yes, you could add some accessories here and there, but really this comes standard with all the features available on the Subaru Ascent. Now, as we look at the front grille area of the vehicle, you'll notice no changes have been made. The headlight design has remained the same, the fog light design has remained the same, the wheel design has remained the same, and even if you look at the side of the vehicle and the rear of the vehicle, everything looks to be identical. The only change they've actually made on the exterior of the Ascent is going to be on the touring trim level, which is what we have here for both of these vehicles, and that's going to involve the side view mirrors here. Now, the design of them has remained the same. However, for the first time on a 2020, we now have the power folding exterior mirrors. So with a quick push of a button inside the vehicle, you can simply push it and it's going to fold your exterior mirrors in. And this can be helpful for a number of different reasons. Most likely, for most people, it's going to be the most helpful in parking in tight parking spots. But some people who do take their Ascents off, the beaten path a little bit, may find this to be helpful if they're trying to avoid scraping their mirror on a tree branch, for example. So now let's take a look at the safety changes they've made for 2020. Now for 2020, the Subaru Ascent is still going to come standard with a lot of features that it came with in 2019. For example, even the base model and above will still get the eyesight safety system, which is going to come with adaptive cruise control, pre-collision braking, as well as lane keep assist. Now, there are a couple of enhancements that they have made for 2020, including an upgraded high beam assist system available on both limited and touring models. Now, for those models that do have it, this one does come equipped. There's a light sensor on the back of the rear view mirror up here, which is actually when you have your headlights in auto and you have it pushed forward into the high beam assist function, it is actually going to use that light sensor to detect if your high beams are on and a vehicle is coming in the opposite direction or you're approaching a vehicle from behind. It's actually going to automatically turn your high beams to low beams until that vehicle goes away and then bring them back up automatically. Now, they've enhanced this just a little bit for 2020, and some of those enhancements are going to make it work a little bit better as you're going around sharper turns and also going to make it a little bit more sensitive as well. So that is one of the enhancements for safety that we've seen for the 2020 model. Now, the other one is going to be the addition of the rear seat reminder function to remind you if you've left a child or a dog in the vehicle as you turn off the car. Now, that is going to be available on all Subaru Ascents for 2020. And basically what it does is, let's say I'm driving along, la-di-da-di-da, and I turn off my car. I have a kid in the back. I turn off the vehicle. I'm going to hear a series of beeps, and I'm also going to see a visual reminder here on the combination meter in between my speedometer and tachometer that says, reminder, look in rear seat. And that's going to remain up there for at least 10 seconds, and that beep is to remind you to kind of bring your attention to that spot and read that message. So those are the two enhanced safety features that are now available on the 2020 Subaru Ascent. Now, as for changes in the interior that they've made for 2020 on the Subaru Ascent, there's not a lot of stuff, but one of the most prevalent is going to be this new upgraded power rear liftgate. Now, we've seen a very similar design on the 2019 Subaru Forester, which was redesigned this year. But what we'll notice it's a little bit different compared to the 2019 is the additional button, this lock button that we see on the power rear gate. Now what this will do differently, so if I just push the close button, it's just going to close it how it normally did on the 2019. Now if I push this button, however, what it's going to do is it's not only going to close the rear gate, but it's also going to lock all of the doors. So the nice thing with that is if I'm just finishing and grabbing my groceries and I want to head on into the house, I don't need to reach for my pocket, hit the key, walk back around with a whole hand of groceries and, tap on the side of the handle over there to lock it. So this is a very, very convenient feature. I think a lot of people are going to like this. It's going to be optional on the premium trim level and standard on both the limited and touring trims. Now, a couple of other changes that they've made for 2020, most of these, as you can see here, in terms of general aesthetic on the inside of the car, very much the same. I mean, they have not made drastically noticeable changes from 2019 to 2020, and I don't think they really needed to. I mean, they really did such a good job with the interior design of this car that I think there's not much that needs to be changed at all. But a couple things that they did do, available on all models except for the base, we do have a new button over here on the lower left control panel, which will allow you to push this button and turn on or off all of your reading lights in the back. Now, customers still, just like they did in 2019, have the ability to individually turn on each individual reading light in the back. If just one person's trying to sleep in the back and but someone wants to read their book, for example, they can do it that way. But if you're trying to look for something in the back, or if you want to just turn on all of them or something like that, you can just push this button. They'll all turn on or they'll all turn off, which is definitely a welcomed feature. Now, two other things that are going to be standard on all of the models for 2020, doesn't matter which trim level. They have upgraded slightly the infotainment system here. Now, it is going to still be a 3.1 generation, 8-inch Starlink touchscreen infotainment system, but they've made some slight enhancements. It's a little bit faster in terms of operational speed, so we're definitely going to see some of that here. I know Apple CarPlay is definitely making some upgrades as well that will be coming out shortly as well, so that will kind of enhance the Apple CarPlay experience, get rid of some of those glitches that we've had, although they haven't released everything about that quite yet. And then the other thing that's going to be definitely welcome for 2020 is the ability to, once the vehicle has been turned off, and this will be for all trim levels of the 2020 Ascent, you can actually still leave your phone plugged into the USB and charge it even when the car is turned off. So the USB specifically, those outports will still allow you to charge your vehicle even if the car's been turned off. So if you want to head into the grocery store, leave your phone in here to charge, now you can do that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys have found this video to be helpful. Now, if you did like this video, make sure to give us a like below. And for more helpful videos like this, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Now, to check out all of our current inventory of remaining 2019s or to see the current inventory of 2020s, both of those that are in stock as well as in transit, visit our website at groovesubaru.com today. You can also give us a call on the number below to schedule your test drive, and we'll be happy to help you out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time on Groove Subaru Today. Take care.